And they're clearly the top two in the market. 9.50 the next best. Tapes release, away they go. And the only runner on the front line, Whiteway Lane, had no trouble stepping to a clear lead. Out of the Fire got away pretty well. It is in second spot. They all trot for the first 100 metres or so. Bar Yolandi, who's galloped soon after. So the former Kiwi, with Karen going for 3 out of 3, has made a mistake just after the start. And it might be just too much for Yolandi now. It's losing valuable ground, and it's enough to put it out of the race, you would think, at that point. Out of the Fire galloped going into the first turn, so it's going to drift right back. Yolandi might have company shortly. The leader is Whiteway Lane, about 6 metres clear. Well, Lombo Scrutiniser, he's a bit like a bit of a raffle ticket whether he steps away, and he has today, and he's in second spot. Now, making a mistake was Enjoy an Ale here, so some of the first 4 punters are starting to look at the form for the next race. We might have a jackpot already. The 2 favourites have galloped, and they're now running the Quinella if you're running the race in the opposite way. 48.3 the lead time, and into that bend at the 1,300 metres, the leader is Whiteway Lane. Lombo Scrutiniser running second, and then in third spot is Master Kesey, backing up from a third at Shepparton last night, is in the 1-1 trail around Trot for Pete. 3 back on the outside is Snappy Pop, and then Rough Voyage the pegs. Ain't That Right Mac has had a decent run. 4 back on the outside as they make their way into the straight past the 1,200 metres. Then over on the pegs was It's Not Dark Yet. And then last of the main group was Dora Pepperell, and then there's about 25 metres to the horses that were probably 1, 2, 3 in the market. Out of the Fire, Enjoy an Ale and Yolandi. A lap to go, first quarter 32.1. And Ain't That Right Macca, it took off early, and it's going to have to sit 3 wide for the last lap now. And out of the straight, the leader is Whiteway Lane. It leads 3 metres to Lombo Scrutiniser. Ain't That Right Macca 3 deep. In behind them, Trot for Pete. Around it was Master Kesey, and they were followed by Snappy Pop into the back straight. Then Rough Voyage getting off the pegs, but around it was It's Not Dark Yet. Then Dora Pepperell, 10 away out of the Fire. And then came Enjoy an Ale, and Yolandi's well out of sorts. It galloped again. 30.7 the second quarter. Down the back, Lombo Scrutiniser went to the lead from Ain't That Right Macca. Whiteway Lane put up the white flag. Dropping in behind them is Master Kesey, the 14-year-old, having his 329th start. And around the outside goes It's Not Dark Yet running on. In between runners is Snappy Pop, and then Dora Pepperell heading off the back straight in 29.9. Lombo Scrutiniser leads. Going up on the outside, It's Not Dark Yet. Ain't That Right Macca started its run a long way out, and it's feeling the pinch. Dora Pepperell getting home from Snappy Pop. The leader into the straight is Lombo Scrutiniser, about 8 metres in front of It's Not Dark Yet. Then came Dora Pepperell. Then Snappy Pop, Enjoy an Ale, but Lombo Scrutiniser's clear, and Lombo Scrutiniser won it. Second in was It's Not Dark Yet. Third, Dora Pepperell. And fourth might have been Snappy Pop from Enjoy an Ale, who's put up a huge run, but might have just missed the top 4. Then came Master Kesey, Ain't That Right Macca. Whiteway Lane next in, followed in by Trot for Pete, Rough Voyage. Out of the Fire, and Yolandi well out of sorts. 31.4 the final quarter, and the mile rate for Mountain View started at 25.6.